Good afternoon. We are focusing our coverage today on the cyclone in the Coral Sea, Tropical Cyclone Debbie. A recent forecast issue still has it at a Category 1 tropical cyclone, sustained winds of around 110 kilometers an hour and gusts up to 155 kilometers an hour, now located about 475 kilometers to the northeast of Townsville. So it is still well offshore right now, but you can see the outer bands of the cyclone are spiraling onshore right now. So let's take a look at some of those radar imagery over the last few hours. We can see that's from Saturday and even into Sunday right now. Showers are gracing the coastline, and it's fairly windy as well. Offshore, Marion Reef is gusting well over 90 kilometers an hour right now, and satellite passes have seen wind speeds sustained well over 50 knots. That's over 100 kilometers an hour. So we are seeing this system continue to develop throughout the day. Showers are affecting just to the north of the Mackay region right now in that gusty southeasterly flow. And you'll notice that places like Cairns and Townsville actually look relatively sunny on the satellite imagery. And in fact, if you're on the ground there, it's probably fairly warm and sunny. But don't let it fool you. Take a look at the size of this system, and it's going to continue to impact areas. Now, in terms of rain since 9 a.m., not too impressive, really, but that's all going to change. 0.2 of a mil in Innisfell. Trust me, that is going to get absolutely heavy. So let's take a look at some of the warning details here. This is still valid. A warning in place between Ayr to St. Lawrence. That means we are expecting gale force winds to develop in under 24 hours. Indeed, by tonight, we'll expect those gale force winds affecting places like Hamilton Island and Prosper Pine, Mackay, St. Lawrence, and everywhere in between there. The tropical cyclone watch still in effect between Cairns down to Ayr, including places like Townsville and inland to Charters Towers, as well as Mount Coolon. Collinsville is right at the edge of that warning area as well. Now, it's still currently a Category 2, but it's going to be strengthening into a severe tropical cyclone, that is a Category 3, sometime later today. The gray area indicates the uncertainty with the forecast track, but the landfall looks to occur sometime on Tuesday broadly between an area around Rolling Stone to the Proserpine region. So it's tightened a little bit in the recent issue there. However, we're still going to see very heavy winds and destructive winds associated with it as well. The destructive core, which upon landfall could bring gusts up to 260 kilometers an hour, could roughly affect an area between Townsville to the Proserpine region. So a Category 3 by overnight and into tomorrow, and then that heavy rain is going to be impacting the coastline tonight as well, increasing into Monday and Tuesday. So now we're on the Monday forecast. Just take a look at the areas of heavy rain. That is absolutely outstanding. It's going to cause severe flash flooding, this system, as it begins to make landfall. And you know, cyclones weaken after they make landfall, but places like Townsville will still be getting very humid and gusty northerly component winds, potentially damaging to destructive as well after landfall. This is now on Tuesday now, and so even if the cyclone makes landfall to the south of Townsville, we're going to see very adverse conditions to there. So even if you hear about it making landfall, you're still not out of the woods as yet. More to it, the totals, well, we could see totals widespread 200 to 400 millimeters, and it's likely to result in major river flooding with a flood watch out for this entire area, in particular really between Townsville and the Mackay region. We're going to see some of the heavier rain develop. Mackay in particular, over 200 millimeters of rain in the next few days is quite likely. So please, if you do require assistance, you should take the preparations now, but if you're caught out in the future, here's the SES 132500.